What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? We are starting a tournament here in like 10 minutes. Wow, that was weird. Alright, so anyways, guys, we are starting a tournament very, very soon. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Okay, cool. Anyways, this will be the SolOP's very first whole clan-wide tournament. And we are going to start as soon as everyone is ready. I'm going to make sure everyone gets in the stream so we can get Alright, let's see who all's in here right now. I know not many people probably right now, but in about 10 minutes, maybe like less, if everyone can be accounted for, we can... Oops. Whoops. Alright, so we have 8 great contestants, I don't know how to, whatever, who are going to battle for glory and honor, and it will be good. Oh my goodness, okay. But yes, I'm going to be casting it and everything. I think everyone's kind of ready. A lot of people are just kind of idle right now in the clan chat, but that's alright. They're all geared up and ready to go. Let's see, alright, so we have 8 players that are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's our 8th player? 8. So all of our 8 players are in the clan chat right now. So that's good. Alright. So I don't know if you all have the... I'll just go ahead and throw down that... Alright. Okay, you're in, cool. Alright, so here's the roster I just sent, and I'll go ahead and pull it up on the stream. Alright, so this is the roster we are looking at right now. This is going to be a best of 3, because there's only 8 people in the tournament. So this will be a best of 3. And so our first match is going to be Adrich versus Destiny Star. Our next matchup will be Mr. No Name versus Darth Ripto. Our third matchup will be Burritos versus Sporta. I don't know, Sporia. I don't know how to say your name. We're gonna figure out name pronunciation later. And then Galactus versus Dragon Warrior. These are our brave, honorable warriors that will clash in this battle of whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to be dramatic, but whatever. Okay. So anyways, let's make sure everyone's ready. Let's do this. Making sure everyone is getting in here to stream the stream of wonders. All right. So the first matchup is Adrich versus Destiny Star. Wherever you guys are, just make sure they're ready. This will be fun though, guys. I think this will be a lot of fun. Let's make sure they're ready. I did say 4 o'clock and we're starting a tad early, so we're starting like 5 minutes early, so I mean. Alright. So I'll go ahead and grab you. Alright, so these are our first 2 players. Ravens, my beautiful person. Oh, balls, did I? Whoops. So how do I get in this tournament? Do we need to be in a group? Alright. Alright, so we're going to wait a minute for him. Guys, Ravens is going to watch for anything like that. Any kind of stream cheating. Alright. Alright, does everyone see the roster? Does everyone know what's going on? Again, I'll pull it up for you guys. This is where we are right now. Adrich versus Destiny Star. Mr. No Name versus Darth Ripto will be next, followed by Burritos versus Estiporia, and then Galactus versus Dragon Warrior. These are this is what we are following. It just was kind of randomized because I wanted it to be as fair as humanly possible in the matchups. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Everyone get in the stream chat and we can just do a lot from the stream chat. And we'll get ready as soon as Alright. As soon as these guys are ready. Okay. So I guess I will determine maps just so it's fair. I think alright. So we are going to get along with our very first game. Okay. Alright. Awesome, you guys are in there. Yeah, sorry about the Nightbot, Zadark Sham. Dark Toe, what's up, guys? All right, so here we go. Okay, so our first map. Okay, first. I think each matchup, I'll just have both the players and veto 2 maps, and I'll pick from whatever maps are left from those. I think that's a fair way to do it. And it has to be out of the current map pool. So, like King, Sejon Station, Overgrowth, Catalina, Merry-Go-Round, Deadwing, Foxtrot, and Nimbus. Oh, what's up, Burritos? How's it going, man? Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. We can only have I'm only have these 4 people in the stream right now. All right, any map is good for me. Okay. Okay, they don't care. So both of them do not care. So let's just go ahead and get in here then. All right, cool. So let's just roll in. I'll pick let's go with Catalina first. I think for each matchup, I'll do 1 2-player, 1 3-player, and 1 4-player if it gets to that. So let's put the correct people in here. I'll give Ravens and me referee. 1v1, all the settings look good. Alright, we're going to get everyone in here. Make sure everyone is ready to go. Alright, thank you, Hydra, for your support. Alright, we're going to get into game number 1. Yeah, only participating players and refs will be in the party. Right now, this is what we are looking at. We have... Whoops. Why did that not work? Why did the bracket fail? Adrich and Destiny Star. Adrich right here, Destiny Star. That is our first matchup. Best of 3. Good luck to these guys. And I'll go ahead and do it through this view during the game so you guys can see everything. Alright, so let's go up and pull up the production tab. The names right here. Here we go at the top-ish whatever. I mean, since it's 3-player map, it's I don't know. But anyways, so right here we have Destiny Star. The red Protoss spawning right here in the top. And at the bottom right-ish we have Adrich, the blue Terran. Is it laggy for use? There might be a lag problem. I don't know. I don't think it's lagging, but... Okay, I guess they're just going to play anyway, whatever. Alright, so the first piling goes down for Destiny Star, along with Adrich's... Okay, we're going to pause the game, because apparently we have lag. Okay. Nice. Okay. Alright, so anyways, I've actually never seen Destiny Star play. I've seen Adrich play a few times, but I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know if that was a misclick. That was probably definitely a misclick. That supply getting that probably hurts. Okay. All right. So Probably a little late start from Adrich because that pylon really didn't need to get canceled. And another not pylon, supply depot, another one being built, which is kind of strange. I definitely would have made the gate or the barracks. Oh my lord, I need to like talk better now. Okay, so Destiny Star is going to be scouting down here. Alright, the barracks will be thrown down now, so the probe will not have any access to the Terran's base. Both players opening fairly standard, minus the crazy supply depot cancel. We're going to see what Destiny Star does with his tech and his gas in a moment. The Cybernex core should be coming down very shortly. Hold on one second, guys. I'm turning the sound down just a little bit here, because the sound is not that important since I'm casting this thing. But anyways, alright. Adrich probably scouting for some kind of cheesy pylons or something other than that. The Cybernex core is going down for Destiny Star. It'll be interesting to see what tech choices each players decide to do when this game gets into full motion. I don't know what Adrich is doing with this SCV over here. He probably is doing some scouting. The factory is going down along with the orbital command. Warp gate is being researched right now in Chronode. One Zealot out on the field for Destiny Star. Adrich, listen, Adrich has no vision at all of Destiny Star's base. So he is playing completely in the dark right now. However, Destiny Star at least knows what's going on at the front. He sees the barracks down. And he at least knows the position of his opponent. What I would like to see out of Destiny Star would maybe be a robo to get an observer in here to really see what his opponent's doing. But it looks like he might be going for some early pressure. This does indeed look like a 4-gate. We'll see if Adrich will be able to hold it. Let's see, he's getting Widow Mines out and double pumping Marines from the reactor. And he's going to be taking out this pylon here. I don't know if did he see this one? Nope, Adrich does not see this pylon here. So he has no idea that there's still one here. He might think that he's good now, like all the forward pylons have been destroyed. However, Adrich is now in the base of Destiny Star and he sees the 4-gate. He knows it's coming now. So we'll see what he does to defend it. Surprisingly, he throws down the command center. I guess he feels confident that he will be able to hold this push. But okay, so here comes the bunker. So seeing those 4 gateways will trigger Adrich to throw down a bunker. I would throw down another one just in case if I were him. This bunker might be a bit late though. We have some more Zealots on the way, 2 Stalkers, only a handful of Marines. I'm playing so bad. It's alright, a tank is coming out, but he is supply blocked, but he's going to fix that in a moment with these supply depots. And these 4 Marines need to get in this bunker as soon as possible. It's about finished. Get in that bunker, Adrich. Get in that bunker. Alright, he's in the bunker. He's going to hold. He needs to repair here. And he... okay. No, he will hold, though. But it looks like he is going to warp in more Stalkers. But Adrich will hold with this bunker. So, good hold. Though he needs to... oh, no. He needs to go. He needs to get to this bunker now. Okay, this tank needs to be sieged. Alright. This isn't bad, but the Stalkers will just charge in here. The SCVs are getting pulled. And it forces him to pull the SCVs out and try to make something happen here. But he's going to keep warping in units, I feel. This is going to be really hard for Adrich to hold. He's doing a good job of handling these Stalkers, though. More Marines come to assist. This Widow Mine was unburrowed. Alright, so he does manage to hold. Hold on one moment. I'm going to turn my mic up a tiny bit because I don't know if you guys can hear fine. Alright, so he does manage to hold. He's going to throw down some more barracks. I don't think he lost too many SCVs. Let's look at the units lost tab. Looks like they're both pretty even. 10 units lost, for Adrich and 11 lost for Destiny Star. Destiny Star is getting the Nexus down. He felt that the 4-gate pressure was not. He does not want to keep committing to that, so he's gonna fall back and take his base. I do like Adrich's position. He defended solidly. Having that bunker there was a good idea. I wouldn't have salvaged it yet, because I disagree with that salvage, because Adrich still has not seen any more than this 4-gate. He doesn't know that Destiny Star has expanded. So since he doesn't know that, it would have been probably smart to keep the bunker, but he's going to move his bunker down here, so that's fine. He's going to get some add-ons on these barracks, get some more units out to handle anything else that Destiny Star is going to throw at him. Looks like the Forge is coming down for Destiny Star, and he's going to stay on gate units. He's going to stay on first-tier gate units for a while. If I were him, I'd probably throw down some tech sometime soon, but I do really like Adrich's position right now. He's got some tanks down. He's going to siege at the low ground. He's got a bunker. He's probably going to move this orbital down to the low ground in a few minutes, and he's going to have some pretty nice 2-base economy with the mules he's going to start dropping, excuse me. But Destiny Star is in a fairly similar position. He's getting his Robo Bay. The only thing I like better about Adrich's position is Adrich has had the factory down for much longer. He's been teching. The Robo facility is not even completed for Destiny Star. And Adrich is going for a push, it looks like. And I don't know if Destiny Star is going to be able to hold. He has 2 tanks and a good solid group of Marines, and he has more on the way. Let's see. I don't think any of these... Okay, he's throwing down Double Tech Lab now, probably to get some of those upgrades, like the STEM and Combat Shield. So I do like that. The Engineering Bay is going down. Some more gateways are going to be added on for Destiny Star, but I think Adrich has a huge advantage here. If he sieges these tanks in a very good position, he might be able to do some brutal damage to Destiny Star. There's only 1 cannon and just a handful of gateway units. So if he sieges in a good position, this is going to be really, really hurtful. And that Widow Mine just kind of wasted. But alright. He needs some high ground vision, though. So if I were him, I'd maybe throw down a scan. Oh, there's lag. Oh, no. Okay. Some lag, but it's gone. So the tanks are in good position now. He just needs... Yep, there's the scan. And this is going to be brutal for Destiny Star to hold. Pylons going down. More Zealots being warped in. And more Marines are on the way. Adrich is probably going to take out the second base location. But the probes are being pulled and they got unsieged. Oh. I don't know how I felt about that unsiege. But it looks like Adrich is going to clean up this. So many probes lost, and there's still 1 tank remaining. He unsieged the tank. It needs to be sieged. So look, okay, so now it looks like Destiny Star has the opportunity to maybe clean this up. If he can... No, he did not take the tank out. And there are some reinforcements for Adrich on the way. He's still mining. He's still, getting upgrades. He's macroing solidly. So his macro is not failing. Destiny Star is probably going to lose this. He's probably going to lose this Nexus if he doesn't get down there with these units ASAP. These units might be able to clean this up. Oh, but he's not going down. Will this Nexus fall? I do not know. Reinforcements for Adrich are here. Oh, and the Nexus goes down. This is very painful for Destiny Star. And more reinforcements for Adrich come down, but it looks like it'll be enough. Adrich is just going to be forced to come back home and defend at his bunker. But this is that's a devastating blow to Destiny Star's economy. It looks like Charge is on the way, being researched. The starport for Adrich. And Adrich is going to siege up at home. He's going to get in his bunkers. And there's no way Destiny Star is going to be able to break him. But we'll see. Maybe. This is a large amount of stalkers, though. Let's see if Destiny Star will be able to break it. Nope, he falls back. The tanks and the bunker is too much. Alright. Yeah. So, we did think the match was done. I kind of thought he was over, but Destiny Star was able to hold on. Even though Adrich has a massive lead due to the fact that this Nexus was destroyed and a ungodly amount of probes were slain in the process. So, alright, we have double medvacs coming out. Let's see, STEM and combat shields are being researched right now. And as soon as STEM and combat shields is done and a few medvacs are out, just handfuls of gateway units are not going to be able to hold. And Destiny Star does not have the economy to really supplement like the Colossus he needs to deal with a bio army like this. He is going to be probably getting some Void Rays, it looks like. I don't think he'd be using it for Phoenix in this situation. But, or maybe he might be going Phoenix to try to like pull or like lift up tanks or something. I don't know. But, whoa, what is Adrich doing? Oh my goodness. A dropship full of units just sent straight to the slaughter. I don't know what that was about, but that was very painful. I'm sure Adrich is hitting himself over the head right now over doing that. Alright, some more medvacs are popping. He is going to move out with his tanks. This is still enough, more than enough to hold this. Adrich's army is very scary. Let's look at the active forces. So he has about 1,000 more units worth of supply, and Adrich is just going to walk, like, he saw these stalkers here a while ago, but he doesn't really care, and Oracle is in pursuit of this mineral line, so there's absolutely nothing here to defend either mineral line, so that Oracle might get some decent kills, but Adrich just has a much greater army, and he's going to take out some pylons. We'll see what Adrich decides to do, and he knows that Destiny Star's army is all right here. I don't know what sensor tower, okay. So will he come home or will he attack? Nope, he's just going to attack. He doesn't care. He wants to end this game. He knows he has the better army. So will Destiny Star attack as well, or will he come back to defend? We will see. I mean, all Adrich really needs to do is lift some buildings and just fight this army. So Destiny Star, well, is he going home or will he attack? Nope, he's going to attack. So this is going to be a base race, folks. Alright, Destiny Star's coming in the front door with his units. If I were Adrich, I would start lifting buildings to give him the edge against this. Alright, so Adrich making quick work of his base. Oh my goodness, he really needs to start lifting some units. Oh, Adrich isn't really... These units aren't really attacking even. But Destiny Star's forces are dwindling, and Adrich is still making units. This looks very good for Adrich. The supply of Destiny Star has plummeted, and he's just picking off buildings at this point. Eventually, he is going to be able to clean up the rest of these stalkers. This is going to look like GG here in a moment. Looks like Destiny Star has relocated down here, though. And GG was thrown from Destiny Star. Game 1 goes to Adrich. Alright. So, to anyone who is just now tuning in, here's where we're at right now. We are on round 1, Adrich versus Destiny Star. Game 1 goes to Adrich, so congratulations. Good job, man. We're going to go into game number 2. Yep, well played, guys. Good job. Alright, cool. Well, good game. So we're going to... Whoa, Destiny Star left the party. I think he might have forgot it's best of 3, and he can still, yes, everyone, GG Adrich. Alright. Alright, good game indeed. So I guess they don't care about the map, so I'm going to go ahead and dictate that Overgrowth is going to be next. And this is a best of 3, so Adrich is up 1 game. We'll put the... Alright, so good game to both these players. Alright, Adrich is ready. Whoops. I don't want to do that. Let's see if Destiny Star is ready. Alright, so they're both ready. So we are going to go into game number 2 of this series. And here's what we're looking at right now. To anyone else who is just now coming in, Adrich versus Destiny Star. Alright, good deal, guys. A lot more fun than you thought it would be? Well, yeah, it's fun. Alright, so here we go, guys. Game number 2 on Overgrowth. Adrich versus Destiny Star. We're going to go ahead and choo, the little name thingy up here. It's fun. And production tab. Alright, so up in the top right we have Destiny Star. He needs to win this game to stay in this tournament. If he loses here, Adrich is going to take this series. So, and of course, in the bottom left we have Adrich, our blue Terran. By the way, Destiny Star's teal. I forgot to say his color. But anyways. I think Destiny Star was actually like... He was actually like a red or blue, but he decided he wanted to be teal this game, but that's okay. So everything looking fairly standard at the moment, but Adrich... Is Adrich planning on doing something cheesy, maybe? I don't know why else he would want to be here. We will see. First gateway being thrown down for Destiny Star, and yes! Oh! Alright, looks like we have a proxy, guys. And Destiny Star, let's see if he has any idea. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to see anything at the moment. So, but when Destiny Star does get to this base, he's going to see that this barracks might be a little late. So, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. It looks like the scouts did pass each other, and they're going to see it. But, oh, but this SCV is not intending on scouting. No, he's intending on throwing down more barracks. So this is going to be a pretty very aggressive proxy gate, proxy racks, my bad. Proxy racks here for Adrich. And no units are even out for Destiny Star yet, but he's already working on Marines. The probe is still scouting the base and sees nothing fishy because Adrich threw down this barracks here, which is a good play. Because Destiny Star will probably... Oh, and he traps the probe in, so the probe has to stay inside and suffer a horrible death. So we will see how this goes. Again, Destiny Star has no idea. This is all Destiny Star sees, and he has nothing here in his vision. Adrich really wants this probe out of his base, and the probe does go down. Another probe is being sent out for Destiny Star. And a Zealot on the way. I don't know if I like him sending this Zealot away because these... Oh my goodness, these barracks are being double pumping Marines. And his only unit he has made yet this game. Oh, it looks like a 4-gate again for Destiny Star. So he has nothing but this Zealot to defend, and all he has to do is have one Marine and his wall up, and he can defend it. But it looks like, did the Zealot see? Let's look at their vision. Oh, they don't. Okay, so it looks like Adrich now see. They both see each other. I still don't think Destiny Star has any clue of what's going on. He saw some Marines walking up here. This is not going to be good for Destiny Star. A good handful of Marines are on his way to his base. Yup. Destiny Star sees it. He knows what's going on. Barracks or bunker being thrown down. This one pylon is the only pylon powering any of these gateways, and they all get unpowered. Oh my goodness. Adrich is in a wonderful position. All these gateways are unpowered. He kills all the pylons that are powering it, and it's just giving him more time to double pump these Marines. GG gets thrown. Adrich takes the series. Wow. Good game. That was very much Artosis pylon. Alright, everyone give Destiny round of applause, some claps, some whatnots. He played very well. Alright, awesome. Awesome. Good games, guys. Good games. Alright, so these two players, I'll just remove them from the party. Oh, wait. Whoops. Oh, yeah, never mind. I thought okay. So, we are now going to have our next round. Or not round, but the next two players we have Mr. No Name and Darth Ripto will be playing next. So, let's try to find these two guys. Darth Ripto, inviting him, and Mr. No Name. He says he is away. Let's try to get him in the party. Well, it looks like one of our players is AFK, which I was afraid of. Why Artosis? Yup. But that was a good game, though. Alright. Well, this is quite a predicament. Yeah, we'll give him a little bit of time, and if not, we'll just give the next series to him. Hydra, you messaged me a little while ago. You said you wanted to play in this tournament, and honestly, if you want to join the clan and hop in at where this guy's spot is, I'll let you do that. I don't know where you are, though. You messaged me a while ago. Because if this guy doesn't show, I'll give you the spot that he has. Oh, never mind. He's in here. Cool. Alright. So, if neither players care, I'll just pick maps again. So, it looks like he is in here. So, good. We'll go ahead and let people know we're streaming the best tournament on StarCraft right now. Okay, so they both don't care. Alright, so I want to see... let's go with Deadwing. Is there a prize for winning? I can make there be a prize if we really all want a prize. You guys should brainstorm some prizes before the tournament's over. If it's within reason, I'll do it. Alright, so we have Darth Ripto, Mr. No Name, make us refs. Well, you guys should think up some prizes then. Alright, so here we go, guys. I'll show you guys where we are again on tournament. So, Adrich versus Destiny Star. Adrich did take this series, so Adrich will be moving on. We have Mr. No Name and Darth Ripto will be next playing. So, here's who we have right here in our chat. It's a PvP, it looks like it's going to be. Make sure everyone is ready. Alright, so let's make sure everybody is ready before we start. Yeah, he says. Let's make sure Mr. No Name is ready to play. Alright, let's do it. So we are starting. Mr. No Name versus Darth Ripto. I said Dark Ripto. Alright. This is series number 2 of round 1. Alright. Whoops, not that. There we go. SolOP's Mr. No Name and Darth Ripto. Nerd. Production tab. Alright, in the top left here, we have Mr. No Name, the teal Protoss. And down here we have Darth Ripto, the green Protoss. So this is going to be a PvP, which is a very interesting matchup. A lot of people say it's like kind of boring. I actually think PvP is really interesting because a lot of different random shenanigans can happen. Like there's, you know, blink all-ins, there's DT rushes, there's crazy, like there's crazy stuff. There's crazy stuff happening. It's awesome. So I don't know. I like PvP. I think it's a lot of fun. I've never mained Protoss, but anytime I've watched it. So it looks like Mr. No Name's first probe scout is going to be very off because his opponent is right under him. How sour. And it looks like Darth Ripto's first scout location will be up here. Let's see if these probes ever meet each other. They'll be like, hey, what's up, bro? Alright, let's see if they see each other here. And, yep, they are going to see each other. Alright, so, yeah, unfortunately, Mr. No Name will have a very late scout because he has to go all the way here to find his base because he is not searching the right locations. It looks like Mr. No Name, well, okay, he's going to scout up here, so he is going to get his scouting information. Oh, I'm sorry, Darth Ripto is going to get his scouting information before Mr. No Name. It looks like the Cybernetics Core is going down for him. Darth Ripto's Cybernetics Core will be late, it looks like, because he's pylon blocked, but okay, so he is going to throw down the Cybernetics Core a little later than Mr. No Name's. Not a big deal, though. So he is going to get that probe scout now, see what his opponent is up to. So he sees nothing out of the ordinary. Everything's pretty standard. No cannon rushes or anything. No, nothing crazy right now. But, you know, 4-gate is still an option, so I don't know why he's going home yet. His opponent could still 4-gate him, and he would have no idea. I would have still kept this probe in there until you at least figured out what tech or economy your opponent is planning on going for. Mr. No Name is now in the base of Darth Ripto, and he's being chased down. There's a intense drone battle happening right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, so a second gateway thrown down for Darth Ripto. Did Mr. No Name see it? He got a glimpse of another structure, but he doesn't know. That could be a robo for all he knows. So, and Mr. No Name going for the 4-gate opening. This is pretty popular. So we'll see how Darth Ripto reacts to this. Darth Ripto has some pretty aggressive pylons down, though. It looks like they both are probably going to try to put on some early pressure, but Darth Ripto is way behind in gateways. Mr. No Name is going to have 3 gateways, and he has already at full mineral saturation. And for a 4-gate, you don't even need the second gas. So he is at he is at full saturation right now. He can just warp in units for days now and make some serious pressure here. It looks like those. So both players will be 4-gating, but I really think Mr. No Name is going to have a huge advantage due to the fact that he put down all these 3 gateways, much sooner than Darth Ripto did. These 2 are still being made, in a not large, but a good handful of stalkers are coming in. But these stalkers get done right in time. It looks like he is going to be able to hold. But once this pylon gets done, Mr. No Name is going to have the ability to warp in a lot more stalkers. Let's see if he does that. He's focus firing the pylon. Yep, more stalkers being warped in. And oh, Darth Ripto gets supply blocked. This is the worst thing, that he needs the supply to warp in right now. So that is going to be devastating. And if this pylon goes down, that is disasterly things. So the probes are being pulled, and Mr. No Name's army is kind of in an awkward position. These probes might get a decent surround, but I don't know where the probes are even going. The probes are just mass exodus. They're just gone. They're going. Are they gonna attack? I think these probes and the stalkers hacks. I think they're all just gonna attack up here, which I would definitely not recommend him doing. Okay, so the assault on Mr. No Name's base now with probes and 2 stalkers. He's just going to go straight for the mineral line. And what is going on with this game right now? Oh my goodness. Alright, so these stalkers are going to fall, and these probes are just going to run around and try to kill this. This is going to be GG here in a moment. Darth Ripto, nothing at home and nothing at his opponent's base. This is going to be GG for game number 1. GG gets thrown. Mr. No Name takes game number 1. Congratulations, Mr. No Name. So here we have the bracket, Mr. No Name and Darth Ripto. Mr. No Name will take game number 1. So congrats to them. I'm going to put myself on busy just because people are messaging me a lot. Okay. Alright guys, congratulate him. Make him feel happy and welcome. These are all your clanmates, so again, let's alright. So these are your clanmates, so make sure you cheer these guys on. They're all going out of their way to, you know, to play in front of you guys. So well played, well played. So we are going to go into game number 2. Let's see these players get ready. Okay, waiting for party still. Entering lobby. Okay. Good deal. It's going good for you guys? Alright. How's everyone doing? How's everyone liking the tournament so far? Let me know what you guys think. There's 14 of you in here. Thank you all for being here. I will now go ahead and pull up the bracket once more. Here's our bracket. Adrich took this series, so Adrich will be down here once I update that. But I'll update that after this whole round is over. So we are on Mr. No Name versus Darth Ripto. Mr. No Name has taken game number 1. So let's make sure the players are ready and let's get going. And of course, a little spam never hurt anyone. All right, let's make sure everyone's ready. Let's make sure Mr. No Name is ready to play. All right, so game number 2 is going down. Thank you, Adrich, for hosting the channel. All right, you guys are having fun. Good job. Well, not good job, but thank you for saying that. All right, King Sejon Station. We are gonna put them there. Man, they're changing colors like every game, but that's okay. All right, in the top left, we have Darth Ripto returning to defend his honor. In the top left, and here to take his honor is Mr. No Name, the red Protoss. Darth Ripto needs to win this game to stay in the tournament. Mr. No Name wants to go for the gold. He wants to go for the Gouda. He wants to take it all, and he very well might. All these players have a chance at taking home the beautifully giant SolOP grand trophy that I don't have, but I'll give it to you in spirit, I promise. But anyways, very early scout from Mr. No Name. I do like the fact that he scouted right off after making the pylon, because a lot of shenanigans can happen on this map. King Sejon Station is very popular for shenanigans. There's just a lot of stuff you can do. It's not very far to your opponent's base, and a lot of nice little crevices for pylons to be hidden. So the first gateway is going to be thrown down for Darth Ripto, and let's see, first gateway for Mr. No Name gets thrown down. So Darth Ripto, honestly, in tech looks a tiny bit ahead, because his gateway and gas was thrown down before Mr. No Name's. No gas even taken yet, but it looks like he's about to take that now. Alright, so this probe is going to get to see that no cannon rushes are Good lordy, I cannot speak English today. Anyways, so no cannon rushes will be done today. Not this day. It is not this day, but maybe another day they might throw in some cannon rushes. Cybernex core does go down for Darth Ripto. Looks like the Cybernex core is going to go down for Mr. No Name now as well. Their builds are fairly identical at the moment. It will be in the next 30 seconds to a minute where we truly see what forms of tech both players will be going for. Again, I do like PvP because a lot of different fun stuff can happen. You can get cannon rush, you can get DT rushed, you can get like some kind of one base void ray can actually work. Like one base void ray with stalkers can actually work if your opponent goes for an early robo and doesn't have high stalker count. And just a lot of fun stuff can happen. I really do think this matchup's kind of fun. So, but anyways, alright. So it looks like both players are researching Warp Gate. Mr. No Name is going to be chronoing it though. So 2 gateways do get put down for Darth. One okay, so here we go. Early robo play for Mr. No Name, and early gateway aggression for Darth Ripto. I like this choice from Mr. No Name, going for this early gateway. So this is going to be a 3-gate robo opening for Mr. No Name. So Mr. No Name is gonna go 3-gate Robo, which is a pretty popular build. I actually used to do it a lot, just like in team games playing Protoss. And these Zealots are having a great battle. Darth Ripto will be repelled, though. He cannot do a whole lot there because the Mr. No Name Zealot got the first hit off. So, will we be seeing Immortals? I would sincerely hope so out of this, because this looks like it's going to be like maybe one base Immortal Sentry or something like that. Though, I mean, yeah, probably something like that. Immortal Sentry, Stalker, Zealot. Okay, so the first Immortal is on the way. There we go. He's probably going to start chronoing it, but no, he's chronoing his Nexus, so alright. Both players are saturated well. Mr. No Name, to a T, has a good saturation. Darth Ripto, I don't like the fact that he took the second gas just off of 3 gateways. You have no need for this gas off of 3, now 4 gateways. He still doesn't need this gas, and he doesn't need 22 probes mining. So I do like Mr. No Name's saturation better. He really, he more or less knows what he wants to do with the saturation, but this probe is going to see this army here, and he's going to be like, oh, well, snap. He needs to wait for this Immortal to come out, though, to take any engagement at all against this. Oh, wait, oh, that was an Observer, not another Immortal. Oops. Okay, that was stupid of me. I should have looked at the production tab, I assumed. But with this Immortal, all he needs to do is warp in a few more Stalkers, and he can hold this. Oh, but it looks like he was supply blocked, so he won't be able to do that. So now he's going to chrono the Immortal. He's going to warp in units. This might be close because this Immortal needs to be pulled back. This Immortal needs to be saved. Save the Immortal, save the world. Okay, Immortal was saved. It's very low on HP, though. He was able to push the army of Darth Ripto back for saving that Immortal. So congrats to Mr. No Name. He was able to save the Immortal and save the world, or at least save his chances in this tournament with that Immortal. That looked like it could have been deadly had that Immortal not survived. And the second Immortal is out. And now Forge and Stargate going down for Darth Ripto. Darth Ripto knows as long as his opponent has Immortals, I mean, this 4-gate's not going to work with a high amount of Immortals. And he has 2 Immortals with a decent amount, 3 Immortals on the way now with a decent amount of gateway units. This probe is going to put up a forward pylon to be able to be warping in, getting some reinforcements. And Mr. No Name, is he going to, yeah, he's going to expand and put on some pressure. So I like Mr. No Name's spot right now. He's going to throw the expand out, but he's also going to put some pressure on. He's not going to let his opponent expand while he expands. He may push up into the main, or he may just contain right here. I don't think he needs to take this fight. Mr. No Name is so ahead right now, he doesn't need to just go into this base and possibly die. Because the cannons are going to be down in a moment. He's throwing down cannons. Like, all Mr. No Name needs to do is just hold this spot, and he can win. But he's going to just charge into the main. So, Darth Ripto's forces are being crushed by these Immortals. This looks very bad for him. He went for double Stargate, and he never really was able to use them. Because Mr. No Name did apply pressure as well as expand. So I did like this play by Mr. No Name. And this is looking like it is probably going to be GG. Darth Ripto indeed played well. But at the end of the day, looks like Mr. No Name will take the series. These cannons will do absolutely nothing. And the probes are being pulled. Oh. And these probes are going to be guided. Oh, is he going to hold position, just like force the probes there? No, he's just going to keep guiding. All the probes will die. A horrible death. And yeah, 2 supply versus 70. Ravens left the game. Okay. So it looks like Mr. No Name is going to take this series. So congratulations, Mr. No Name. Everyone give good clap for Darth Ripto. He played his heart out. So thank you guys. Everyone congratulate Mr. No Name and also congratulate Darth Ripto for playing. We want to be good. Alright, let's just let them know that they played well. We were happy with their performance. Yup, it is GG. Thank you guys for being in the stream. This has been pretty fun to cast so far. I'm enjoying it. Alright, so Alright guys, so we are going to get into our next game. And we are going to pull up who that is. Alright, it will be Burritos versus Porta, however you say his name. So let's find these players and bring them before us. Okay, sure. Okay. So let's find these players. Hold on. Okay. So, okay, let's see. We have Staporta. I'll ask him how to pronounce his game later. And we have Burritos. Alright. Alright, so good job to Mr. No Name. We're going to have to get him out of this, though, so we can play the next round. Alright, so like I told all the other players... Oh, wait, did I kick him? Or did I even kick him out? Hold on. Who? Oh, okay, I guess I didn't. Yep, I still need to kick him out. I know. Okay. Why can't I remove him? Oh, I made him party leader! Alright, just leave the party, guys. We'll just do it like this. Alright, so Burritos, I'm inviting you to party. Saint Pora, okay. I'll just call him Saint or something. Alright, both players I'm allowing to veto. I'm letting both players veto 2 maps. How are you guys doing? Yep, I got you right. Alright, so both players, let's have them veto 2 maps. And again, Ravens is still in the... He's going to be observing so that no... if anything too convenient, looks like someone is looking at the stream and knowing what they're doing. Okay, so Burritos does not want Catalina. We're gonna see what the people are doing. And yeah, Dragon Warrior, you're gonna be in the next one. Just kidding. Nimbus. Okay, so no Nimbus or Catalina. Okay. All right, he's gonna be AFK for 2 seconds. So hold on. All right, so let's go ahead and we cannot choose Nimbus or Catalina. Very well then. We have not played Merry-Go-Round yet or Foxtrot. So I'll probably do these ones next and probably go back to Overgrowth. I do like playing Overgrowth. Overgrowth's a good map. Alright, he's back, so I'm gonna say Merry-Go-Round will be our next game we're playing. Alright. And this is gonna be a ZVZ, so fun, good stuff. I actually do like ZVZ though. I know Burritos plays Zerg, so it's kind of funny seeing it. Hi, Mom. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's make sure these guys are ready. Alright, so here we go. They're both saying go. So we are gonna go. Alright, so here we are right now. Here's our bracket. We have Adrich, who took this series, and he will be going on to semifinals. Mr. No Name, who will be going on to semifinals. And we are here at Burritos versus St. Poria. And this is ZVZ, so you see Burritos here, and you see St. Poria here. So these two players are battling for glory and honor. Alright, so here in the top right, we have the purple Zerg St. Poria, who is going to be up against the red Zerg Burritos, who is actually a student of mine. He's an awesome kid, but I'm not going to say I have any favorites. But anyways, both of these gentlemen are awesome people. I've played with St. Poria a few times. He's cool. So, alright. Here we go. Let's take a look at what they're going to be doing. So, Burritos will be scouting in this location, and that will not be correct. St. Poria will be scouting in this location. So, he's going to get an earlier scout of Burritos' base. And we're going to see what time these players decide to throw down their spawning pool. Looks like no early pools for either of these players, at least in terms of like 10 pool. Burritos looks like he's going to go for a drone scout, which means he probably is not going to try to be too aggressive. Whenever you're drone scouting, normally, like, you don't need to drone scout if you're going to do any kind of early aggression. So Burritos already went up to 15 drones, so he's probably going to be playing pretty standard. It looks like it could be hatch first. Neither player has a pool down. So this is going to be pretty standard. Yep. So both players are going to be going hatch first. And Burritos is going to see that right now with this drone scout. Let's see. Did he see it? Burritos, yes. Yes, Burritos did see it. And St. Poria is going to see this hatch in a few moments. Just a few more. There it is. Okay, so he is able to see it. So both players are playing pretty standard. However, Burritos has not made a pool yet. I don't know if he realizes that. He needs a spawning pool down. There it is. 17 pool, close enough. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so at this point, we have no way to know what's going to happen next. Until these spawn pools get done. It looked like he was about to make a gas there, but no, no gas. So until players take gas and we see what they do with the gas, this is going to be a mirror matchup for the most part. Burrito's pool was a bit later than St. Poria's, but this is pretty even for what we're seeing here. We're just waiting for them to take gas so we can see what they're doing. Alright, so both pools will be done. Queens, 4 burritos in the making. And, see, some lings out now on the field. There's no lings out for burritos yet. So gas taken for burritos now. So we're gonna see what he decides to do with that gas. Some lings are being rallied down to Burrito's base, most likely to get some scouting information. I don't think he plans to be very aggressive with these, just because, I mean, with queens out, there's really nothing you can do with 2 lings. Still no gas from St. Poria, which is very surprising. This is a very, I don't want to say greedy, but I mean, had Burritos wanted to do any kind of early aggression, St. Poria really would have had nothing. He did scout. But anyways, alright, so it looks like tech is down, and I think I forgot to put down production tab. I did. So, Roach Warden down for both players at about almost the exact same time. So that's kind of interesting. So both players are not going to be doing any kind of early lane aggression. It will be Roach pushes. So this will be interesting to see how these players decide to do so. But St. Poria has no gas. He's just now taking gas. Okay. Well, I would have taken gas maybe a little earlier, but honestly, I think that was fine. Burrito's gas might have been too early, actually. If he's going for like a 2-base Roach push, because this base is just now slightly getting more saturated. Oh, some lane aggression over here. This queen is probably going to fall. Oh, but Burritos decides to pull back. He probably could have taken this queen out. With 4 queens now, I don't think this queen will fall. He might have a transfuse ready. No transfuse is ready, so he might have been able to kill that queen at the loss of every single drone, or every single Zergling he had. Speed is coming down for Burritos. It looks like this is going to be like a 2-base Roach Ling all-in. Maybe. He's not... oh, wait, no, it's not. It's going to be 3-base. He has this patch down, so... just speed was pretty late. So he's getting the lair now, so... Never mind. So, if anything, St. Poria has not shown any signs of a 3rd base. So he very well might be 2-basing. But the 3rd base for Burritos is kind of weird, just because he got the gas down and started some Roach tech maybe a little sooner. I don't like the saturation here too. There's a good 10 extra drones that should not be there. They should be down here. There's only 8 drones here. Like, these 10 drones are practically doing nothing. They need to be down here mining. So that is going to hurt him in the long run, that he has way too many drones right here. Let's take a look at the active forces right now. They're pretty even in forces. St. Poria has a little more. I think St. Poria's build was a little cleaner. I thought it was very risky, though, the fact that he really didn't have anything. Had Burritos decided to even 1-base him, St. Poria, or even a 2-base, very fast attack, though, St. Poria really didn't have anything to deal with it. But lucky for him, Burritos is deciding to take a 3rd base. and playing pretty greedy himself as well. So both players are going to be. Oh, okay, so a third base down. So both players are going to have a third base. But St. Poria has a lot of roaches. Now let's see what the upgrades look like on them. What upgrades? Okay, so it looks like no roach speed is. But roach speed is in production for burritos, not for St. Poria. So these are going to be some slow roaches, but that's okay. Burritos really Burritos really needs some units, and he needs them now. But his bank, he has no bank, partially because of this horrible saturation here. Now, he made drones there, but those are drones he didn't need to make. And St. Poria is going to roll these roaches. And this looks pretty bad for Burritos for game number 1. See, Burritos made a bunch more roaches, but all those roaches did not attack together. So this is going to be, he needs to wait to use these roaches as soon as these pop. That's what he needs to do. He needs to get these roaches up here and ready to attack as soon as these pop. But no, they're not. He's not in position. These roaches are just going to get killed, and these roaches are going to be, no. No. This hatch is going to fall now. Okay. So Burritos might be able to hold after he makes more roaches and he has this lair down. Lair. Spine crawler. Good golly. But Hydras are out for St. Poria, and this is very bad for this roach army of Burritos. As long as +1 is done for St. Poria, but the spine crawler gets done in time. And Burrito, oh, a good transfuse for Burrito, so he is able to push this back. So right now, Burritos is sitting tight pretty well. He was able to push back this army. But as soon as St. Poria gets this base saturated, he gets more upgrades for the Hydras now. Does Burritos even have a Hydra Den? No, he has no Hydra Den. So this, it's just going to be Roach versus Roach Hydra. And Roach Hydra is usually going to beat that because the Hydras just have insane DPS. The Roach's only goal here is to tank. So, but Burritos does have a pretty large Roach army. I don't know, guys. But Burritos also has no upgrades. And, oh, 1-1 is done for St. Poria. So, actually, I think the St. Poria is going to hold this totally because the upgrades and the Hydras. But the Hydras are not in position either. They need to be behind those roaches. They really need to be behind those roaches. And they're not, though. Kind of sloppy by St. Poria. But he does have an upgrade lead, which will help him tremendously. And the Queens at home, helping to defend with transfuses. So I believe St. Poria is probably going to take this army out. Yes, he will. These reinforcements are going to do nothing. He needs to take them home. So St. Poria is sitting pretty good. Again, like I said, the upgrade difference is tremendous. He's working on +2, and Burritos hasn't even finished +1. And okay, so the 4th base of Burritos is probably going to get routed by these forces. This is not looking good. He's going to try to defend, but this is not enough roaches to do anything. The upgrade difference, the tech difference, the Hydras. Burritos still has no Hydra Den down. And he's still only working on +1. So, Burritos really needs to make a clutch hold if this is going to go at all his way at all. This is... St. Poria has a decent surround, not surround, but he had high ground vision. So, with the Overseer, so he was able to see a lot of... Burritos needs to be engaging with the Spine Crawler, I feel. He needs to pull back a little bit and let the Spine Crawler do some transfuses. His Queen has the energy to transfuse. But it died. So it looks like St. Poria very well might be able to claim this natural base location. And we might be looking at a GG here in a moment. Because this is just a little too much for Burritos to handle. Burritos played well. I think what hurt him almost more than anything was this saturation. I mean, this saturation and just not getting the upgrades. Because since the saturation was 10 more drones. It means he made 10 more drones here that he didn't need, and those 10 drones could have been roaches to help defend when his third base got attacked. So GG, St. Poria will take game number 1 of the series. So here we are right now to any newer viewers that are tuning in. Adrich takes the series here. He will be moving on to semifinals. Mr. No Name takes the series here. He will be moving on to semifinals. And St. Poria takes game number 1. This is all in round 1. So GG guys. Thank you guys for watching, by the way. Welcome to the stream if you're new here. Alright. Awesome, guys. GG's, GG's, GG's. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and queue us up into the next game. Let's see. I think, well, we were at Merry-Go-Round. Let's go with Overgrowth now. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the correct players in the spots. There you go. Again, I hope you guys are having fun. We have Dragon Warrior up next with Galactus after this whole series is done. So let's see, both of our players are ready. Looks like Burritos is tearing again. There's a lot of you guys in the chat. Thank you all for being here. Alright, so both players are saying go, so we're going to start game number 2. And it will be, again, any newer players, we are right here. St. Poria has taken game number 1. Against Burritos, we have Burritos here. St. Poria here. So, alright. Game number 2 in the top right. Thirsty for blood. It is St. Poria. He is up by 1 game. Alright, he is up by 1 game against Burritos. And Burritos is down here at the bottom left. He is defending his honor. He is not going down without a fight. He is strong and vigilant and will persevere against all odds. But St. Poria wants the win bad. So we will see what happens between these two players. I'm trying to be really like caster and dramatic. Like, you know. I mean, I don't know. So anyways. Oh, we need the production tab, don't we? Yes, we do. Production, nope. Upgrades, nope. Upgrades. Production, there we go. Production tab is up. St. Poria is super late on this first Overlord. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, okay. So that's why. He's late on his Overlord because he's 10 pooling. Alright, so it looks like an early 10 pool for St. Poria. Burritos needed to drone scout. Unless he's going for an early push as well. If he's putting his pool down before 15, I'm okay with him not drone scouting. But if he's going to go for a 15 hatch again, he needed his drone scout already in pursuit of St. Poria's base. This looks like it's going to be a Ling, maybe a mass speed lane or Ling Bane lane attack from St. Poria. And oh no, Burritos, are you putting your hatchery down? Oh no, Burritos, don't do this. This is Overgrowth, and on a 2-player map where St. Poria doesn't even need to scout you to attack you at the 10 pool. You have to drone scout very early before you decide to put this hatchery down. So Burritos is in a very scary position right now. He is getting 10 pooled, and he hatched first. So we will see how he holds, if he holds, what will happen. St. Poria's 6 lanes are in pursuit of this hatchery. St. Poria just, he wants to end this. He's like, I'm taking this game. And Burritos, he has no idea. He has no idea. Yeah, Burritos has not even come close to seeing his base. And since St. Poria has 10 pooling, he doesn't even need to look at Burritos' base. Because whatever he has, he's fairly confident he's going to have more Lings at the start of this. So the 10 pool Lings do just go straight into the main. They don't even touch this hatch. and the drones are in trouble. He needs to get them like this engagement is a little awkward for Burritos. He needs to like get them up on one mineral patch here, and he needs to make the lings and wait for the lings to pop so he can get a good surround on these. Just more drones dying and more lings on the way for St. Poria, and this is looking very bad for Burritos. He's not even microing these drones. They're just kind of sitting there. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing up here. This is not okay. He needs to always engage with these lings within the mineral line, because you can get a fairly easy surround if you use the mineral patches to like Michael Jackson moonwalk through these lings. And this queen's not going to be doing anything. All these drones are probably going to die in the next little bit. This queen's going to die. These drones are going to try to make something happen, but more speedlings, and this is going to be GG here soon. I just have to say, you know, just the scouting. I mean, sending a really early drone scout on a 4-player map is not necessarily needed, but on a map like Overgrowth, where there's only 2 spawning locations, you really need to do that scouting so you know whether or not you're going to get 10 pool. But alright, so the Series 3 is over of Round 1. St. Poria will be taking that. So, into the semifinals so far, we have Adrich and Mr. No Name versus it will be also St. Poria in this bracket. So, Adrich versus Mr. No Name and St. Poria in this bracket. And next, we will determine who will be the last player advancing to the semifinals. So exciting. Oh, wow, you guys didn't see any of that, did I? Whoops. Hold on. Let me pull it up again. Adrich, Mr. No Name in the semifinals. Now St. Poria is here, and we will determine who will be in the semifinals with them. Okay, good deal. So everyone, congratulate your clan members. All right. Congratulate your peoples, your clan members. They all played great. Alright, so we're going to remove from party. Thank you, Burritos, for playing. Thank you for playing violently. So next we have Galactus versus Dragon Warrior. Alright. It's looking good. Exciting. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so Dragon Warrior is good with any map. What's up, Deathcat? How you doing? Alright, so both players are good with any map, so let's, we have not even played Foxtrot yet, so let's go ahead and do that. What's poppin', Snooze? Not much, I'm just casting our clan's first tournament. We're waiting on party. Alright, so he's just... Hold on one second. One second, guys. Hold on. Need to adjust settings. And in the meantime, why don't I do some singing and dancing for you to... No, I'm kidding. That sounds dumb. Okay. Alrighty-o. Yup, we need to switch this. Whoops. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, Dragon Warrior needs to go here. Dragon Warrior needs to go here. There we go. Alright, guys, this is the final series of round 1. Alright, let's see if both players are ready. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and queue up this game. And it is going to be Galactus versus Dragon Warrior. So here's Dragon Warrior. Here's Galactus. These players, everyone here has played really well today. I just want to thank everyone for entering here and wanting to go for the gold. Yup. Alright, so here we go. Game number 1 of this series. This will be a PvP. And we are excited. Alright. Load screen. Load screen. Load screen. Would ya? I don't know what you mean, snooze. Okay. This load screen's just taking a while. We're staying calm. We're staying calm. Almost done. Almost done. Come on, Galactus. Let's pull him. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, big guy. You can do it. Pull him. Pull. Por favor. ¿Por qué? No bueno. Es load. Load screen. Oh, yep. Come on. Come on. You're almost there. Okay, he's done. Oh, there we go. Okay. Holy crap. Alright. Wonderful. Here we go. It is going to be Galactus, the red Protoss, spawning at the bottom left. And at the top right, we have Dragon Warrior, the orange Protoss, spawning up here. Both players shooting for the gold, wanting honor and greatness and power. They want to prove themselves. They want to stand above other men. They want to be renowned as the champion of the SolOP Tournament 1. The very first one, and I totally plan on doing this like more often. If you guys want this, because this is pretty darn fun. Not gonna lie, this is pretty fun. I think you guys are having a good time too, it looks like. So, good deal, awesome. Dragon Warrior. Looks like he's gonna go for scout information. I don't think he knows the rule about Foxtrot where it's cross position in every game. But whatever, doesn't matter. Galactus is slowing the game down. Alright. So Galactus is gonna go for a full wall off here. And go down to the low ground, and he'll probably do some scouting with this probe. So sometime after this game, someone should tell Dragon Warrior that Foxtrot's always cross position. So he didn't even need to spawn here or look here. But anyways, so Dragon Warrior is going to find the base next. Looks like Galactus is going to head up. What? to the cross position. Galactus knows the Foxtrot. Nice rally here. So yeah, Galactus does know that it will be cross position. Dragon Warrior will find that out eventually, but he will get no information from inside the base. This is walled off. A little strange. I have not seen this before in a PvP. I mean, I've probably seen it somewhere. But this is a little abnormal. Anyways, so Dragon Warrior is not going to get any scouting information inside of the base. Galactus will, however, I believe Dragon Warrior has been keeping up a lot better with pro production. He's been making probes pretty consistently. Galactus might have forgotten for a little bit, but he's double gassing, which is a little aggressive. I don't know what he plans to do with the double gas. We will see in time. Dragon Warrior has his first Zealot out. I don't think Galactus did. Galactus is just now making his first Zealot. So Dragon Warrior is ahead in probes, I think. A little bit ahead. Not as much. He was more ahead earlier. But anyways, second Zealot on the way, or out for Dragon Warrior. He's going to get the Cybernetics core, and we're going to see what tech both of these players will decide to do. Forge going down for Galactus. Still no use of these double extractors. I really don't know why. Sorry guys. Warp Gate is being researched for Dragon Warrior. Second gas being taken from Dragon Warrior. Some lag. Some lag. Oh no, Dragon Warrior. Don't do it, Dragon Warrior. Your dreams. Your dreams of greatness, man. This is unfortunate. Whew. So how we doing? I guess Dragon Warrior is going to oh, is he back? Did he catch it in like just the nick of time? Hold on. Just make sure he's okay, internet. He says no idea what happened. I'm just making sure his internet's good before we continue. Randomly lost internet. Alright, so glad he didn't just give up game number. Well, I mean, he wouldn't have given up, but he had to give away. That's cool. Alright, so I'm going to count down. Alright. Cool. Alright, so Dragon Warrior has 3 Zealots out on the map. We're going to see what tech he decides to do. He gets a second gas out, so he's either going to go for maybe an early Robo play, or he's going to get a natural with a Stargate, perhaps, or even some DTs. But I do not foresee Gateway tech in his future, or I mean Gateway aggression with this double gas down. So, but we'll see. Some cannons on the high ground for Galactus, along with the Cybernetics core. So he delayed his Cybernetics core for a few cannons. I don't agree with this play. I really think Galactus, if he's gonna make cannons at all, they need to be like defending his natural. Being defensive on one base is one of the worst, not the worst, but like just really what you don't want to be doing. If you're going to be turtling, you want to be doing it on 2 bases so that you can you can have the decent economy while you're turtling. If you're turtling on 1 base, you're just allowing, you know, Dragon Warrior to take this Nexus uncontested and gateways. And all right, 3-gate Robo off of 2 base. Looks like Dragon Warrior's tech, and I like it. So he's not going for heavy gateway play because, like I said, he took the second gas. So I foresaw some form of either Robo, Stargate, or an expansion, so he did do that. He's not going for early gateway aggression. He's going for some Robo aggression, perhaps, or he's just going to use this Robo to defend his natural. One or the other, but to defend from what is what my question is, because Galactus has not taken, he's turtling on one base. He's not taken Nexus yet. He's getting double Robos, so I mean that might be decent aggression if he double pumps Immortals and like Chronos and against Dragon Warrior's one Robo that he'll be able to make some Immortals from. And it looks like he is gonna double pump these, but honestly, Galactus does not have the economy to supplement double Robo on one base, I don't think. He might be able to kind of pull it off, but Dragon Warrior's going to have so much more economy. He's going to have probes here, mining. He's going to be able to warp in off of these gateways. Oh, excuse me. I said 3-gate Robo. Oh, no. Yeah, there's the third one. Wow. I am a blind as a bat. Alright, so yeah. So Dragon Warrior's going to have some... He's going to have some gateway assistance. He's going to be able to warp in. He's going to have Immortals as well. So even if Galactus gets a pretty nice Immortal army going, I think Dragon Warrior will probably be able to hold. He also has the Mothership Core out, so that will also buy him some time with the overcharge. I mean, okay, so he's going to take out this Pylon, and he's going to probably move out with 2 Immortals. But again, Dragon Warrior has a lot of gateway units that will be able to help. He's supply blocked at the moment. Now he's not. He's good. He's researching air weapons upgrade. That's kind of random, but whatever. So the Nexus going down for Galactus. More Immortals on the way. I mean, if Dragon Warrior doesn't keep warping in units, the Immortal count is going to get real, and it might be deadly. But we will see. So Forge and Gateways down at the ramp. That's not bad. A second Immortal out for Dragon Warrior. Honestly, it might look a little scary for Dragon Warrior. If Galactus just keeps pumping these Immortals and Dragon Warrior isn't still making units, the Mothership Core is huge because he's going to have home field advantage. He's going to buy himself a lot of time with the Mothership Core. He'll be able to warp in more. I mean, since he's getting this air unit upgrade, I mean, I would hope he's going to make a Stargate to use that for, but whatever. Alright, so Galactus is just playing so defensive. Like, I thought maybe he was on one base for a while. Cannon, maybe he would just wait to attack, after, like, a few Immortals came out. But no, he's going to defend this base with the Immortals, so that's his plan. Active forces. Dragon Warrior sells a lot more forces. But in the hands of... Oh, these weren't double Immortals. These were... Okay, so these were... double warp prisms. Shield upgrades getting done for Galactus. What upgrades? Dragon Warrior has no upgrades, but he's getting +1 attack. This silly air upgrades was kind of unnecessary, but whatever. Alright, so the Robo Bay is going down, as well as the Twilight Council for Dragon Warrior. And his 2-base saturation is nearly complete. Unfortunately, Galactus's saturation is looking kind of sad with one lonely drone or probe. They're all the same thing. Like, Galactus has so much crap on one base economy. Like, he has these gateways. He has these 2 gateways. He has 2 more gateways coming down, and a Twilight Council, and double Robo off of one base that's oversaturated. Like 6 of these probes need to GTFO out of this mineral line and come down here. Dragon Warrior's doing real good. He has 16 probes, 3-3. This is very good saturation. 15, not bad, but he's still making probes, so he's still intending on getting this fully saturated. But this is exactly what you want, guys. 16 probes, 3 here, 3 here. He's getting the Colossus range upgrade. He's getting Observer, he's getting more gateways out, and Dragon Warrior's lead is increasing more and more and more. Alright, so finally Galactus decides to transfer some probes, making more Immortals though. Again, both players, they're playing so in the dark. Dragon Warrior has only seen this. That's it. Like, he has this observer out. He needs to go, like, check out what's going on. And the same for Galactus. Neither of these players have been in each other's bases forever. He made 2 observers that are just not doing anything. They're just sitting over there. Like, both players need to look inside of each other's bases to really see what's going on. Both players are just playing way too defensively. I mean, they need to make something happen, or it's going to go poorly for either of them. Okay, the Stargate finally goes down. He gets +1 attack with it. So, because what's so important about scouting is so you can figure out if you need to attack or not. Because, like, if I were in Galactus's shoes, I would look and I'd be like, wow, he's way ahead of me. I really need to do something here with the, like, 8 immortals I have. Oh, but this is going to be an immortal drop. And this might be bad if Dragon Warrior's army is out of position. Looks like they're moving into play here, the observers. So he might try to just snipe the Nexus. He's going for a 3rd base, so Dragon Warrior's still very far ahead, but he needs to know about this drop. He needs to react to it well. Blink is being researched. Dragon Warrior's army is very good, but against drops, he needs to be ready. So the observers are sitting here. Galactus still doesn't know if he wants to drop or not. But he needs to make something happen because Dragon Warrior's army is growing like larger and larger. Alright, so here it comes. Does Dragon Warrior see anything? No, he doesn't. He sees nothing. Let's look at his... Is he going to see this yet? He still doesn't really notice it. But the Immortals are going to be dropped. There were Immortals in there, right? I don't think he's dropped them yet. Does Dragon Warrior see it yet? Yes, he does. He sees it. The army is being called. The Immortals are still inside the prisms. There we go. Alright. Oh, and nice warp in here. Dragon Warrior just warps in units all around. And he's just going to flank him. That Colossus kind of died silly-ish. That didn't make sense. But the Photon Overcharge was put down. And this whole drop is going to die. Dragon Warrior did lose some probes. But really, this is all Galactus had, really. Like, he has nothing at home. So, I mean, even though a lot of probes did die, that was a minor victory for Dragon Warrior. Because look, he has a 3rd base. So this is no big deal, really. He had hardly any minerals left. I mean, these probes are going to be transferred eventually down here. And he's been keeping up with probe production. So it looks like he's going to counter. But with the cannons on the high ground, this might be a little hard. He has a Void Ray out. He needs more Colossus, though. But this might be a good engagement. He needs to do this properly, though. He needs to scout, and he needs to, like, look, he needs to see, there's cannons here, there's no cannons here, there's no cannons here. Maybe come from this direction, kill the destructible rock, go up this way, there's no cannons there. He just needs to, that's why the scouting is so important, because, look, Dragon Warrior still has no idea what his base looks like. He sees these cannons down, but, I mean, he can come from another direction. That's not a problem. But, alright, it looks like he is going to push anyway. Let's see how this goes. Galactus has no force fields, though, so... he can't even do anything about this. This is going to be a huge, huge victory here for Dragon Warrior because, I mean, Galactus, he has nothing. He has a few Immortals. He has a few Stalkers. He's going to warp in, but it's not going to do anything. Double pumping Immortals again. And this is probably going to be seeing a GG from Galactus in a few moments here. There's the GG. GG being well-mannered. Yeah. So honestly, this game really... There it goes. Dragon Warrior takes game number 1. Honestly, that game really just came down to... I mean, both players played in the dark practically the whole game, which I didn't care for. But the thing was that they both, though... I mean, Dragon Warrior's macro was... clearly better than Galactus in that particular game. And I think Dragon Warrior just kind of left the party. But anyways, we'll add him back. So everyone congratulate Dragon Warrior on his win. And everyone give a nice clap and thank Galactus for playing. He did play well. He played his heart out. Alright. So we are going to queue up for the next game. And what I want to see for the next game, what did they say? They both didn't care, right? We just did Foxtrot. Let's go for Catalina. Yep, GG, GG, GG. Yep, it is only game number 1. Alright. Hold on, someone wants to be recruited. We should oblige him. Alright. I'm just going to invite this guy to the clan. Okay. Alright. So, everything good? Everything ready? Okay. We're going to go ahead and go into the game number 2. And here's what we are looking at right now. Here's our bracket. We have Adrich moving on to semifinals. Mr. No Name moving on to semifinals. St. Poria moving on to semifinals. Dragon Warrior taking game number 1 from Galactus. Alright. Who's excited? Let's get pumped up. Woo, woo. Make some noise. Alright. Game number 2 of this series. Production tab. Getting everything all set up. We have Galactus in the top right. Defending his honor. He is the blue Protoss. And over here we have Dragon Warrior. The orange Protoss. Wanting to take the honor from Galactus. He's thirsty for blood. He is ready to go. Galactus is going to defend his honor. He's like, no way, sir. We're going into game number 2. You're not going to take this series easily from me. And Dragon Warrior's like, oh yeah? Well, guess what? I'm going to take this series. And he's like, well, I'm going to take the series. But anyways, no. So these players are playing good. And they both, of course you want to win. I mean, no one likes losing games. So I know I'm being dramatic. But first probe scout. Lord Almighty help me with my speech impediment. First probe scout will be sent out for Dragon Warrior. It's going to be going to the right location, it looks like. He will not have to go down here and back. This probe scout is going to go here and I don't know where else. But anyway, so Dragon Warrior's first probe will find the base of Galactus. It looks like a gateway will be put down for Dragon Warrior, the very first one. Galactus isn't doing anything, is he? What's he doing? Galactus is looking around and he's not putting down any gates. He's not making probes, he's not putting gateways down. He had a huge bank. Alright, so he finally puts down what he needed to there. Looks like Dragon Warrior is... he's not in the gas yet, but oh well. Still not in this gas and no Cybernex core. What is he doing? There's the Cybernex core. Alright, good. Galactus, this Forge before Cybernex core play, I don't really care for. Another gateway. Honestly, you can't really do any pressure with gates until your Cybernex core is like gone, or well, it's done. Like you can't really, because you need the warp in. You need to be able to warp in units and you know, take map control with it. Like he's gonna make nothing but silly zealots for a long time. That's all he has now. Because he's decided to go for Forge before the Cybernex core. Like, what is he going to do with this gas? He's taken double gas. He won't do anything with it. He has no Cybernetics core. He has 2 gateways, so he'll be on nothing but Zealots for the next minute. And he's in double gas. Dragon Warrior looks fine. We're going to see what tech he decides to go for in a moment. He might be going... Okay, he's going to go put a pylon down the low ground. Probably preparing to expand. The Cybernex core finally goes down for Galactus. Some probe battle going on there. It looks like Dragon Warrior killed a probe, but Galactus cleaned it up. And he's not using these either. Okay, so now he's going to double pump Zealots, and he's going to have a massive bank of gas. So, I mean, he's not going to use this gas for anything. Unless he's going to go for, like, double Stargate on, like, one base. But I don't see that happening. The Forge going down for Dragon Warrior. And, yeah, I think he's going to gear up to expand. More Zealots. Okay, now... Oh, did he cancel the Zealots? I thought he made Zealots earlier. Okay, I guess he... Whatever. So, he canceled them, I guess, and making Stalkers. I'm not quite sure what he's... Okay, so here the Nexus is going to go down for Dragon Warrior. So the first unit's out for Galactus. Dragon Warrior already has some units out. He's going to throw down some gateways in front of the ramp. So I am favoring Dragon Warrior's position at the moment. His build order was a bit cleaner. Galactus's build order still doesn't really entirely make sense. I mean, he's getting upgrades to use the gas, but he only has 2... You either, like, you know, if you're going to be on one base past 6 minutes, you either need to have a lot of aggression, like you need to make a lot of buildings to, you know, be aggressive, or you need to expand. You can't sit on one base past 6 minutes and not have any aggressive... I mean, 2 gateways is not very aggressive right now in the game. Had this been, like, 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, these 2 gateways would have been very aggressive. But, okay, so the Nexus finally coming down for Galactus. Or Nexus, yeah, Nexus. So the Nexus for Dragon Warriors is about to finish. Robo will be the tech of choice for Dragon Warrior. And, I mean, I like Dragon Warrior's position overall a little better. So 4 gateways will be coming down for Galactus. Alright, so when Dragon Warrior gets some Immortals into this mix, these 4 gateways won't do anything. Plus he has a cannon here. He can force field this ramp if he needs to. Is a Mothership Core? Mothership Core? No? No Mothership Core? Okay. If I were him, I would also have the Mothership Core. But anyways, he needs to start making Immortals, though. If Galactus does want to get aggressive with these 4 gateways, he kind of could. Unless Dragon Warrior starts making Immortals very soon, like right now. Because he only has 3 gateways. He's about to put down a 4th, but Galactus is going to have more gateways at least. But, nope, Galactus I think is going to play defensive again, and he's taking double gas down here with no probes here. 1 probe here, and 24 down here. He needs to transfer like 6 of them down here.